Good morning, everybody. Happy Tuesday. Well. Crazy market sell-off recently. Pretty wild, right? So on Monday, we started off on the NQ down 5%, which, by the way, everyone, make sure with what prop company you're working with that you know their rules. So I know with my funded futures, and also Top Step, if we come within 2% of the limit up or the limit down for the indices, then trading is not permitted on your funded accounts or your live accounts. So what does that mean? Essentially, you need to know where the CME has these limit up and limit downs values in place, right? So currently, for the indices, it's 7%. So if we come within 2% of that, so if we're down 5%, you cannot be trading those props. So actually yesterday, you can't really be trading them. But my funded futures said that they're not going to penalize yesterday. But in the future, you have to keep that in mind. We're in volatile times. And what does that mean, limit up or limit down? Well, those that have ever traded a penny stock knows well what that is. It's essentially when volatility is so high that they have to pause, literally timeout button on the market for 15 minutes. And then and if it continues, it goes longer and longer. And that is a very scary situation to be in because you do not know when we will open back up, where we will open up. We can gap up or gap down then in the middle of the day. So that being said, pretty wild. What was that range yesterday? That was 1,100 points. And there were 1 minute candles that were 100 points. So gotta really manage risk by sizing smaller than usual and having wider stops than usual, essentially. So what does that mean? It means obviously I'm going to do micros if I take a trade. Pretty wild. I was measuring. We all good in the chat? Yeah, we're good. Okay, buenos dias. Yes. So essentially, I was measuring on the daily. Where was that market? The obvious market structure shift was here, right? This day on NQ. I want to go to the first of that month. It's July 1st, and you gotta go look back, right? 20-day, 60-day, and 20-day, 40-day, and 60-day look back, right? So we hit the 20-day low. We hit the 40-day low. I believe the 60-day low is here. Oh wait, did we? From here to... Actually, we did hit that 60-day low. We have another one here, though. This is in April still, so this is an April low. We paused right before it. I do think we can get there. Yeah, pretty crazy wick there, but this is very reminiscent to me of the I believe May 2022. So let's see also on ES. On the weekly, I think there's two different points of views where it's yes, this is a weekly busy. And we'll find out by the end of this week, if we're going to close below that, then probably go for this, right? And then there's also liquidity here. So, there's the argument to be made, we could be in a major point of interest for a bounce back up to all-time highs. You gotta just play the action, essentially. So, quite the bounce there yesterday. But yeah, it's a new day today. We'll see how this goes. No, I did not trade yesterday. I mean, you know, with all those like limit up, limit downs, but mostly because I went to look at the market during Asia. We were down already 3%. And you know, I don't like really trading Mondays anyway. And we already were down 3%. And ICT was also streaming, which we're probably going to have less people watching today. But, you know, I always stream for my own accountability. So, yeah, we have 5 minutes until the open. This is ES, this is NQ. I just like to look at the 15. But let me look at NQ more a level, right? So let me mark out those 40-day lows as well. I believe they're here. That was the 40-day low here. That's 28 days, 40 days. Yeah, okay. And where was that weekly? Here. That's not, that was only on ES, so. Okay. That was actually only on ES, so. I'd rather just look at recent action here then. So. That's what, it draws my attention. This draws my attention. What did I mark out here? It's like a low from Friday, okay. What happened during London here? Okay. It's an hourly fair value gap bullish. We gapped up, right? At the at the 6 p.m. open. In terms of RTH, we're not really gonna have much of a difference. 1868, 60 points. I mean, we could come back down here. Or, you know, I'm sure some people are thinking about it being bought up there. If we break below this, then, you know, this is in the cards very quickly, I believe. So. But yeah, for sure, sizing down. Don't want to accidentally size up. Or accidentally have the wrong sizing, right? Better to be lower sizing anyway than accidentally take too many contracts. That is something we have to be quick in this market because you're not going to have much time. So another thing, I'm making sure of, you know, the spreads are pretty wide, I think, like 5 points. If you're buying like the ask between the ask and the bid on NQ. So I'm going to make sure I do limit orders only. So we have the open, yeah, pretty much in 15 seconds. We have no news today, but I am still here because we have high volatility like this. Yeah, you can probably still find many trades. Let's open up NQ. Nope, that's ES. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna definitely have an alert if we close below this low here. And at the open, want to make sure I notice any divergences. I have ES on the left. I'll just have like alerts if it crosses a higher. I'm taking a look at any of these, any divergences. Not really. Okay. We'll see here. Did we create like any type of, for me to think about whether or not this is, I don't think this is a sustained bounce for now. There's just no BPRs in the higher time frame, right? It's up down here, maybe on the hourly. You know, if we break below this, get here, we can probably have a little bounce, short-term bounce, but I would think that these are lows that would get hit. Yeah. Just if you can take a look at, I believe October 26, 2022 is where we had that major turnaround on ES and NQ. I think NQ did make a couple of lower lows in November, but I remember that day like clear as day. Was CPI Tuesday. But of course, like it wasn't in 2022, we weren't just steadily, we wouldn't bounce that quickly, right? There's still more. We like chopped around a bit, accumulated, and we hit like major liquidity levels. And that day we like rallied 200 points on ES. I remember that day clearly. So let's see here. What's going to happen? I'll have, you know what? I believe, you know, the macros are probably going to serve me better today to maybe stick to those macros since we don't have news. So I'm going to keep that noted. Okay, 15-minute. Yeah, no divergences. We're popping up at the open. Popped up like 100 points. That's like nothing nowadays for NQ though. Yep. Right, let me check out those RTH hours. Any gaps there? No, we kind of filled it there. Like I said, it wouldn't be a big one. So I'm not too... Yeah, I'm not going to really use that much for my analysis then. Yeah, there was none for NQ. Okay. See this? Right, I will mark this out as potential buy side. Any higher time frame breakers to be watching out for? No. Okay. Nope. Okay. So, well, we already hit that during Asia, the buy side. I know someone that only looks at RTH hours, but they're not an ICT trader, but I think that's always interesting to see. Let me see ES. I mean, it's pretty close to this other level. That's interesting. Meh. Okay. So let's see. Let me make these a little bit more even. Okay. Yes, on the left, NQ on the right. Particularly just watching for some small SMTs, maybe on the highs. I mean, if I were a betting woman, I would probably be looking for one of them to take that out, the other to not. You know, maybe NQ is the weaker one, then closes below this and this low to go for here, perhaps, right? It's just me trying to frame some trade ideas that are potentially going to happen. Potential. Okay, so all right. So yeah, I could see that happening. It's the hourly. We'll see how this hourly closes, you know. It'd be good for it to close below this. CES. Did it take out any local high? No. Okay. Meanwhile, I'm watching NQ mostly. There are no divergences there then. Okay. But with Dow, probably there is. Dow is always a little different. Like inverse NQ. Okay, I'll have an alert if Dow takes out that high. Okay, so we had a little already in the first 8 minutes of the day, right? We popped up like 100 points. We raced all of it. Pretty crazy. I'd rather wait for confirmation. I'm sure some people see that like 1 minute shift or something, but I don't see enough buy side taken out or any divergence for me to really want to try that. Plus, it's not in I'd rather wait for the macros today. I'm gonna make sure I'm switched onto micros on my execution charts. But I typically will just chart on NQ and take it on micros. If I take, like, I like to analyze on the mini. Although sometimes, you know, we've seen on Friday, MNQ did take out like a high buy side liquidity and NQ did not. That's just going to happen in volatile times, really, so. Let me check my messages, make sure everything's all good. What happened? LOL. That's funny. Okay. You guys, we talked about pickleball on Friday, and I joined a pickleball league. I was like, okay, I'll do it. It's like late registration, like 2 days left to do it. I bought a pickleball. I had to buy a paddle on Amazon. I just bought the cheap, whatever it is, $25, because I don't know if I'm going to stick with it, right? the first day, like, yeah. So I don't know. We'll see how it goes. It's a short season though. It's like 5 weeks. We'll see how it goes. I'm just doing the casual play. Hopefully, hopefully it's not too casual. Like, meaning, like, hopefully people are not unathletic. Because then, it's boring. So I know when I did volleyball intermediate. I wouldn't do the advanced. Advanced is crazy. If the guy's like spiking it, get 100 miles an hour. But the beginner one, well, obviously I'm not a beginner in that. So, but I remember looking at it being like, okay, so let's see if we're gonna close below this. Okay, ES is below that low. Right. So, I don't know, we'll see. Are we gonna close nicely and reach for this? Or are we gonna do a dumb sweep and retrace, which I hate? Hopefully not. Yeah, so I'm probably gonna just wait for this 15-minute candle to close. See if it closes below this. It looks like it is dumping. So, just a matter of finding entries, etc. Yeah, 2 more minutes until that closes. And the biggest thing I'm concerned about is finding a trade where, the risk is not more than 45 points, So I typically have my stops, in the previous range would be 25 points or less or so. So, I mean, this is a good thing that's happening right now. I do believe then the 950 macro will probably give us something good. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Well, it's all about like not letting large ranges really phase you too much. Don't get worried or scared about them. And that just comes with experience. So it's good that you guys are experiencing this, It's good. It's a good experience to have. Let me think. Look at some things for a moment. Okay. I'm gonna wait until that 15-minute candle closes, really, to then flip to the lower time frame. As long as it closes below this. I think it could probably get here pretty quickly. Okay, it did. Gotta switch to a smaller time frame. Mark out 950. I also just have a Gann box open of the range of the day. But seeing that we closed below that, we probably shouldn't come back above that 50%. If I'm trading within a macro, we'll see what happens at 950. But yeah, I'm gonna look for lower. Okay. I don't know how it's gonna go. We're gonna do low resistance or high resistance liquidity run. Probably low. This is the leg that broke that low. Probably this, and it shouldn't really come back above here. So I'm just gonna mark that range out, actually. We'll see how it reacts to like the midpoint of that. We have that order block. It shouldn't really, let me see this 2-minute. Yeah. What does that look like just as a 2-minute trade idea on the 2-minute, which is gonna be like a large stop if you take that. So it's 65 points. Oh, crazy. Like I said, though, I'm gonna wait for this. Maybe I find something on the 30-second. Maybe I find something on the 30-second. This is viable still. That is a potential trade idea. Right now, though, I'm thinking about, if this is a market maker buy model, I'd rather just wait to see reactions with the, I don't want to straight up get into here. It's not 950 yet, so that's mostly why. Last line, I really would not want it to close above this again. We're only 3 minutes into the next 15-minute candle. I'm gonna cancel that so that no one's trying to think I'm in that trade right now. So hopefully, let me see this. I'm gonna look for SMTs between ES and NQ here. On the smaller time frame. And then, I'm not just gonna short that. Some people do that, but I'd rather just wait for a bearish fair value gap to form. That's my plan. Okay, so ES did take that little high there. NQ did not. Really, if we do get a bearish fair value gap, I probably will just try that. I am on the 30-second right now. The data's kind of weird on my NinjaTrader. Mad annoying. Okay. We're in the macro. Seriously, if I see a bearish FEG on the 30-second, I'd play the retracement into it. I wouldn't just trade an inversion or something. Did we hit that, right? Okay. That being said, we could have like a second leg up or whatever. This is 50%. What does that look like on the one? Okay. Okay, I'm gonna watch this. I don't need this now anymore. Okay. Okay, there's a bearish fair value gap. I mean, we have to wait until this one closes actually, and it's not there, so nothing there at the moment. I'm not doing 15 second. I don't think I should. 15 seconds not a good time frame for me. I don't know why. 30 seconds where I do better than 15. I think on the 15 second I get kind of lost in shorting discount. Okay. This would be my target, final target. If I get into a trade, we'll see. There's a funny little gap on my, or whatever, I'll just do it on the 1 minute there. Okay, so I'm not in it right now because there's no bearish fair value gap. You know, we're sort of at bullish ones right now, so could chop here potentially. I really not doing it until I see, you know, there's people that probably, I don't know. Well, there's no shift really here. I wouldn't think that is one. It could be. But I'm not gonna take it. I'd rather look for bearishness. If it doesn't give me bearishness, then whatever, I don't get into a trade, you know. So right here again, ES is actually hitting new high of day. That is quite interesting here. And are we going to take this out? So this is what I'm saying. These 1 minute bars are insane. 30 seconds, sorry. 50 points in 30 seconds. This is 1 minute bar is 70 points so far. Oof. Well, yeah, it was no short presented itself, so I'm going higher for ES. New high of day. I didn't get any alert for YM. I mean, yeah, it's not above those highs at all yet. Okay. I don't think we ever had any lower bullish SMTs, did we? Unless probably like a 1 minute here. No. Nah, both of them were taken out. This was high. This is low, highly risky long. So, like I said, I would not want to do that one. I was rather looking for 30-second fair value gap to short into it. It didn't get it. So, pretty crazy. New high of day for ES. I mean, we'll see if it gets to this high. Maybe it hits this high and NQ doesn't. Like I wanted to, but I don't know. Right now, pretty range bound, right? Hit both sides of the range. The range is really large. What is it? How much did we move so far here? 200 points. Okay, pretty standard. Meh. I'm not feeling any kind of FOMO, really. Oh, boring. Couldn't go lower, so let's think. I mean, it's tough because you really want smooth edges on one side, jagged on the other. This is jagged, this is smooth, this is jagged, this is smooth, so it's not an easy bias to have today, you know? It's not. So, however, like I didn't want it to close above that dealing range with a displacement. We did. I mean, so I'm not really looking for a short at the moment. It did with a displacement to the upside, huge one on the 1 minute. So in terms of probability, I mean, probably then goes for this 15-minute high. We took this 15-minute low from London. You could get for this pre-market high, maybe even this. I think, like, what is it? Verizon, it's like installing Fios into my building now. So that might be some noise there, unfortunately. I don't know what to do about that, really. It's not too bad, hopefully. Man, I don't know. If I'm thinking about today, right, on the daily, we took out yesterday's high already, actually. I'm more inclined to think this will close as a red candle, but I don't really think it will. I think we'll still, we won't get to here. We'll probably stay within 50% of this wick or above, which is why I'd probably only go for this. But I'm not really going to look for longs. Nah, I don't want to do it. I mean, we could do some seek and destroy type of thing. Then I'll just wait for the short. I don't really want to see. Yeah, I don't really want to be involved in the long right now. These are these 15-minute pre-market highs. I'll be watching to see if ES takes them, if NQ doesn't. For doing seek and destroy, then I'll just probably look for that SMT or buy-side liquidity swept and inversion at the top that revert back to 50% of the range. I don't know, or yeah. But right now, yeah, I'm not interested in buying here or something. So let me see, how did that like macro look like? This is ES. So the start of it was here. Yeah, so I'm happy I did wait until the start of that macro to get involved, because that displacement really just showed me, okay, yeah, you're not getting that short, essentially. Interesting. We didn't hit that new high of day actually on NQ. We're all good on the sound and everything? Okay. Vasu Vaishnav, hey, learned lots from you, mainly helped with my psychology. Thank you. You're welcome. I mean, you have this huge bullish fair value gap. I don't like it. I wouldn't just buy here. You could argue this is a breaker in fair value gap. This is so big that you have the SMT. I wouldn't really go for it. I'm still bearish. But yeah, even YM didn't take out that high yet. I mean, I would be happy if YM took out that 630 high, maybe. I'll have that alert. I mean, I have that alert. Not yet, though. I mean, there is that SMT here. Inversion there, failure to take out that buy side. We'll see how it reacts there. I'm gonna have a displacement. I mean, we're still within the macro. Seriously, it's like, I think like for my sizing, it's like calls for like 3 or 4 micros or something, but that's plenty to make money in this range, in these huge ranges. Okay, and there's no bearish FEG really, so wouldn't be trying that. My gosh, 30 points in 30 seconds. And yeah, the hardest part about markets like these is when you are, you're putting in the work, you're getting that experience. It's really important. But yeah, if you're watching this volatility, like it does drain you just watching the candles print, just with so much speed and distance. So it's important not to, stay at the screens for the entire session, for the entire day. Okay, well, there's no bearish FEG for me to get involved with again. I mean, there was this one, but I said I wanted more of a break. So I'm sure if someone did take that inversion, they might have been able to scalp something if they did. I don't know if this low was even taken into this FEG. No, equal lows here. Okay, noted. Okay, I think YM is taking that 15-minute pre-market high. Yeah. Cool. That's ES, but this is YM on my left. And Q. What time is it? 10:13. I mean, no trade for me so far, but it's because it didn't represent. So, let me see. Go back to the analysis. Yeah, if I wanted lower, but here we are back to that range. It didn't give me any kind of opportunity, or what I wanted was like literally a bearish fair value gap to short into, and on a continuation. So nope, nothing there yet. I mean, just now we got those 15-minute, a bit of like a divergence there on the 15 with YM. So maybe I will be watching if this breaks this with a close below or displacement. I could potentially take that lower, but it's not going to happen if we keep going higher. And I'm okay to just not participate in the move higher. See if ES takes this or not. It would be fine if it took it, and this didn't. Let's see. If we start like really closing above, I don't know, we can definitely then go for that buy side. What would that range look like from this low to that high? 472. Not out of the question. Not out of the question. Let me mark out yesterday's high here. The daily void and hot. Okay. It's like really what I have to remember. I mean, what? Set is on. Yeah, okay, cool. We're good. Yeah, okay. That's pretty nice at London, during London. Pretty nice move. I feel like that's cleaner than whatever we're getting here today. How many down days do we have in a row there? 3? Yeah. 3 large candle days in a row. I'm anticipating today's to be a small body candle. I mean, you can see that we are. There's barely anything here. That doesn't mean it's going to be harder. Okay. Tanya. Wow, I didn't expect us to have this many. I thought... Wait, is Dad still streaming? You guys, I'm not going to be streaming tomorrow, but I'll be back on Thursday. Yeah, he is. Wow. I know some of you guys have us both open. Someone said actually that they'd like watch me and other live streamers at the same time who have completely different personalities. Some people watch me and Patrick at the same time. I'm like, I wonder how that goes for them. Okay, yes. Took that. I mean, I'm really waiting for the end of this 15-minute candle. Are we gonna reach that in NQ? Then really, I mean, my short idea is gonna be just be scratched. I'm happy I stayed out of that. How would I say? Bruh, I hope they don't do that for a while. Okay, let me see if I can filter that out. Okay, did I filter out my voice or no? No, do I sound okay? I filtered them out. UFO! The market makers are after me. Yo, yeah, I seriously think so. Okay, so, I mean... No, I still don't... Let me see, this is yesterday's high, right? I don't think that we're gonna get there. I'll be quite surprised if we back up there for NQ. What's the heat map looking like? Sounds like Chewbacca. I sound fine though. What's up, Nick? It's a snooze fest? I mean, I don't know. I wanted more shorts. I couldn't get nothing. Chewbacca. All this talk about recession and things are pumping. You know, you really can't be following the headlines. By the time they print headlines, it's too late. Remember, like, when GameStop started being in the headlines, it was like, yeah, it's too late, bruh. It was mostly over. You know, what happened to Japan? I mean, Japan was down 12%, the largest since 1987, and then it rallied another 12%. Can you imagine? Oh my gosh. Okay, so we did hit it. Yes, we didn't NQ. I mean, maybe we get something. But But really, I need a break of a short-term low with a bearish fair value gap. I'm not getting involved otherwise. It's literally like bare minimum. Me asking. So nah, I'm good. Let me look at that heat map. I was gonna look at that. What are we looking like today on the indices on S&P? Huh. Pretty interesting there. Makes sense why NQ's weaker is because Apple's down like 2.5%. Apple is one of the largest market caps. Has one of the largest market shares. So you have also other tech slightly red: Google, Amazon, Tesla, Nvidia. Okay. What is Microsoft again? Why not see it here? Meta is here. Where? Because I remember oh, here it is. Because I remember headlines saying like Nvidia's now was larger than Microsoft in market cap. Doesn't look like it anymore, literally by the area. And also it had quite the meltdown there. You just look at, because this is a little delayed, I will look at real price now. Okay, we're down 2.2 on Apple. I mean, hey. Is this a breaker? Nah. Mitigation block. Nah, it's like in discount. I'll put Nvidia on that one. Nvidia, Apple, Tesla, Microsoft, Google, Amazon. Amazon's down. Amazon's flat. Tesla's down 0.3. Google's down 1.3%. Microsoft's up 1.5. Apple's down 2%. Nvidia's up 3.6. That makes for difficult. That's why it's kind of difficult. So if I'm shorting, I'm definitely going to look for NQ shorts. I mean, we do have that SMT now. This is the 15. If I do, it's like if and only if. The tiniest little fair value gap there. I mean, I'd look more for displacements. I need a bearish fair value gap, or else I'm not doing anything. Papa Americano, bum bum ba-dum. You guys, what was I saying? Yeah, I joined a pickleball league. I may join a golf league if I get decent enough. I booked another lesson. What else? There's like a chess club that meets once a month. I don't know if I'll do that. Let me think. What else? Yeah, I'm trying to just get out more because I'm too much of a homebody sometimes. Yeah, so that and what else? Yeah, I'll see if I join the golf league. Definitely not. I don't want to embarrass myself, so maybe I'll just wait for the fall one. But whatever, I embarrass myself in front of 2,000 people all the time when I make a mistake or something. How bad could it be if you just shank a swing? Meh. I'm on the one for now. I mean, yeah, we'll see how this goes. What would that look like? Where the heck is that? We have to see if there's a displacement. Literally no bearish FEG, not for me. Meh. The 30-second, it's just the immediate rebalance. We'll see here how that goes there. See how this closes. I'm sure there's going to be some people. Maybe some people are already in there. See how that closes. Decently below. Cool. Am I just going to short that? No, not really. We'll see what is ES doing. Not yet. There's just no displacement. Maybe I miss it, whatever. It's like, Go on the 15-second. There's a display. I could, actually. I said I don't like the 15, though. I don't like the 15-second. Maybe if it closes below that inversion again. I mean, what does that look like? It's kind of it's risky. Risk it for the biscuit. Into here, it's a 1.6. How many would it's like a 40-point stop, like 4 micros. Yeah, I mean, I'll try that. I think I'll try that, you guys. Okay, I'm in. Literally in 3 micros, actually. Literally 3 micros. What's my stop up here? I'm like not even feeling that good about it, but I gotta do it. Because I did say I'll look for an inversion. That's kind of why. Alright, I'll add 1 more micro. And you know what I did wrong? Actually, I clicked sell market. I said I should just do sell ask. So I did get not the best fill, but whatever. Okay. So to here, well, even lower. Like, I'll probably take it to here, honestly. I'd probably take it to here. We'll find out. It's a high risk situation, but might as well try it. Yeah, we'll see. It is dilly-dallying here, though. It's not the best. Let's see. Is it going to close above that inversion again? Then it's going to be like, not the best. Four micros. What's that high? 209, yeah. It's closing there. Probably gonna stop me out very quickly. Yep, stopped out. Oh well, that did not work. I want to keep watching though. What am I down? Yeah. Don't mind that. Immediately stopped out. Oh, that's a good thing. Okay. Would I try that again? Well, probably would. Probably would. Would I take that trade in? Yeah. Okay, so. 15-second, probably, maybe, I don't know. Because of I did not follow what I said about not doing the 15-second and the waiting for macro times. But c'est la vie. I wanted to risk it so let's see if I find anything else. Let me go back so everyone sees that. Blink of an eye. Okay. Yeah, I think I would still try that. Honestly, it's fine. Maybe, yeah, there was a 30-second tiny one there. So I'm not going to rush into another trade right away. Just going to kind of wait and see type of thing. This didn't close above that. I mean, I don't know what ES is going to do. NQ is definitely weaker. Mm-hmm. 1 minute. It's the range of the day. 265 here. Okay. 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 I think I'll wait for like a 1 minute displacement. Mm-hmm. Still, we did not hit this for NQ. We're having SMTs here, probably on the 1 here. Yeah. Da-da-da. Yeah, I'm still not going to let go of the potential short idea. But yeah, I don't see an issue with trying to short back into the midpoint of the range, you know? I don't. Especially we have that FEG there. But like I said, if there's no displacement at least on the 30-second break of a low, I'm not gonna do it. Nope. There was a tiny one there. I don't feel bad about that at all. Okay. Nope. Mm-hmm. Then if we hit this and whatever, I still don't think that we're gonna get to yesterday's high. I don't really have any type of FOMO from this. Oh, those lines are not straight. I mean, that drives ICT crazy, actually, he does. It's kind of funny. Gotta hold down shift. Okay. I tried the short there. I don't mind that. Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. The Dow is like still going higher. The Dow just took out Asia highs. Okay. Rough. Into a 4-hour fair value gap. In a discount though. Still in yesterday's range. I'm still. It doesn't really. Yeah. It doesn't really change my perspective on NQ. This is a 1050. It's just funny how it doesn't displace. That shows there's no willingness to go lower yet, so gotta wait. Sure, so many people like, go long. I just don't want to. I don't see the narrative behind it at the moment. I don't see a proper risk reward to frame either. So I'm good on that. Really, this is actually boring. Yeah. I don't mind that I got stopped there quickly. Thank you. Thank you for not chopping before my stop. It's like short here. Stop quickly there. Okay, 4 micros. Well, yeah, not too bad. Down $390 only. Not gonna force a trade. Pretty choppy there. Yep. We're just slowly chopping. I don't know if we'll get there. Honestly, I wanted then I would have liked quick 1 minute. If you had a 15-minute point of interest, you want a quick 1 minute displacement with a fair value gap. Yeah, ES. It just gave you an inversion. Same thing as NQ. Not really any 2022 model in that regard. For ES on the 1 minute at least. Probably had something similar here on the 15 second, yeah, but nothing as of now. It does look kind of funny here. Are we getting them displacements now? We'll see. The 1 minute looks like it. Okay. Cool. What time is it? 10:30. Yeah, I'll probably shorten that 1 minute Fiji. Yep, I'll do that. If it gets there, right? So. I'm weighing my options right now. Yeah, I think I'd do it. And if I get stopped again, then whatever. The tough part is that we did displace below a low with a fair value gap aligned with it. The tough part is figuring out whether or not that's going to be a balanced price range if it'll even get back up here. But I would rather just wait for the retracement. What's that high? Yeah, what is it? 174.50. We inverted that as well. It's okay. If I miss that, then I'll literally, and it just displaces here, I'll catch a second leg distribution. If it displaces below 50% of this, meaning like if it closes with a displacement here, I'll just catch this silver bullet. What's that high again? 74.50. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna try that if it gets there. Might as well. That's what I was looking for, so. How much of a stop would that be? Yeah, rough, tough stops here, but yeah. Just gotta really just accordingly size that. Like I said, if this ends up being breakaway gap, which it could, definitely could, then whatever, I'm okay to miss it. I'd rather just short here. $174.50. Because it is also in a premium of that range, the leg that it broke. So it's not easy to be trading this range. I mean, this market definitely like. What is it called? Not so enthusiastic about it. Literally have to just size smaller and have larger stops. See, I gotta get filled here, and I am, so let's see if this just stops me out, or is it gonna get to, at least 50% of this range, I would think. So, if I can just stopped out amazingly quickly, then that's just life. Let's go to, see, I'm already down like, what is it, like 15 points though, so that's interesting. I don't even see this being any kind of point of interest, so whatever. If I get stopped, I don't care. I really don't. I really don't care. I would have tried that again, so. But it's already not looking good, right? I'm already down like It's already not looking too good. What's this 1 minute candle gonna do? Probably invert it. I would try it again though, so it's fine. We'll see how it goes, but it's very uncomfortable already, right? Very uncomfortable. There's nothing for me to do, right? Because I'm just let it play out, so. Yeah. Ain't nothing for me to do there. Just letting it. I'm just gonna let that play out. I'm not gonna close it early. Some people could, some people would, because they're like, this retrace too much, close too high, but I'm just gonna embrace the volatility of the marketplace, where, you know, the candles are probably gonna paint outside. And I can get stopped out. Like I said, I'm totally fine with that. Entry was fine, above 50% of the leg. Break of structure, SMT, I'm fine with getting stopped. I would take it again if I do get stopped, which it would be at this little high, right? So what is that? 220. I put like 221 because it's M and Q. So let's see. Moment of truth. I mean, it's just by the price action, it's looking not as probable. Okay. Like, so this is me just now. I was just letting it stop me out. There's nothing to do there. It doesn't want to even retrace to the midpoint of the range, then whatever. Like, this was still worth the risk for me, even to here. 1.5 first target, but what can I do? What can I do? L. Not much. Not much to do there. So, I don't know. I don't know, really. I'm not really gonna keep waiting. Right now, it's like, okay, took 2 losses. It's not really a big deal because sizing lower, but what's important is like I step back from the mouse essentially, so I don't get into something right away. Again, that's where you get killed. That's where I get killed. Is like if you just decide to keep entering trades. So I don't know. I'll try maybe one last one at 1050, but other than that, like, what can I do? I think it was a viable idea. So, and I would have tried it again, and I'm totally fine. Oh. Okay. ES and Q, I mean, whatever. Yeah, these are pretty tough when the first 15-minute, was this much. Yeah. Let me think. You didn't leave much from that first 15-minute candle. Not like from here to there. Okay. Yeah. It's just a tougher day. These are the days where it's just like, okay, whatever. 3 large down days, so you anticipate a smaller body candle, and you don't know exactly where. That's just hard when the ranges are like that. I mean, whatever. I don't mind. You know, that being said, like, you know, on the upside, it's not providing much either. I mean, are you just gonna like long here just to go for that? I wouldn't. On the long side, this is yesterday's high, yeah, right? Yeah, okay. Oh no, this is up here is yesterday's high, which is 390. No, this is just a 15-minute, yeah, pre-market. If we get back up to here, it's like, okay. Just ranging. But we would come all the way back up to like the upper end of the range. I'll be pretty surprised. See ES. I mean, I would try that again. ES wasn't closing above that high. You know, and NQ wasn't reaching it. And you did have a break on the 1. So sometimes it's not going to work out. It's not going to retrace. It's going to be a little... The bias is just not going to work out. Or maybe it will later. You know, it's just not the right time. Seen 1050. I do wonder if anything will present itself, but I don't know. For ES, I don't really see much. I mean, what does the daily look like? And I guess it didn't come up to yesterday's high, NQ did, but... Let me see. And also at the time, yeah, I would try that again, because also at the time, YM took out some highs, and even YM had a displacement to the downside there. So, yeah, I don't really mind taking that loss there. Yeah. Right? YM is going into that 4-hour. I mean, hey, right there, it had a really strong reaction. I'm totally fine with that, trying that short there for NQ and losing. I would probably do that again, yeah. All about me thinking about, after I get out of a trade, would I take it again, even if it was a win or a loss? Sometimes you get into a winner, and you're like, oh, I should not have done that. That was not even a proper setup. And even though it was a winner, it's still not a good trade because you're instilling bad habits for later. That'll like really be bad for you. No, I don't know what to do. We hit that pre-market high. Not really. I don't know. Yeah, I don't really know. Right now, I don't really think that... I'm probably not going to find something. I don't know. We'll see the 1050 macro. I don't want to... Because sometimes, you know... Things can change in a matter of minutes in this market. It's actually insane. So I'm happy I got the proper entry here, but quick stop out. Fine. Painless. Okay. Need to make sure I have everything up to date. Yeah, okay. Meh. Yeah, I don't feel bad. I was actually literally bearish since this moment. Couldn't even find anything. There. Then I tried. Honestly, yeah, I don't mind this running up. Like I said, I'd be kind of surprised if we do get to yesterday's high again, because we already took it out here during Asia. So I didn't really anticipate longs back again to this void, you know. Still overall pretty bearish for the next couple weeks though. Maybe what's today? Tuesday? Okay. You have today's Tuesday. You have the weekly looking like a wild wick. And where are we in the wick right now? It's pretty wild. Monday low of the week is kind of doesn't happen often, but when it does, it's very like many trending days. Like here, Monday was the low here. Let me see. The low of the week here. After we had taken some liquidity there on that Friday. I don't know. I don't really see it as that. I'd rather see it really as like a Tuesday, Wednesday high of the week, Tuesday high of the week. Let's see that heat map again. Did Amazon recover? I mean, Apple. No, it's down 2%. Tesla's down 2% now. So, Nvidia's up 5% though. Okay. Yeah, makes sense that it was in a discount. Still, like, the move up's not that strong. In the coming days, though, I'm definitely adding into long-term portfolio. Just like historically, when we're like off like 10% off the highs. Typically, 20% off the highs. If it goes lower, I'll definitely be loading more. But I'll do it in like chunks of 10%, 15%, 20%. But I don't know. I'm not worried about this. Tried a quick stop out, and if my bias was wrong, then so be it. Get back up to yesterday's high, then go ahead. I would have rather us come into this. There's a 4-hour candle. There's 3 more hours in this 4-hour. What can I do? What do you think how that's going to close? Is it going to close in this range, or is it going to close above strongly? I don't know. This rebalanced here. If we close strongly, we could easily have a quick bounce back all the way back up. This was that. Let me see. Yeah, that was like the silver bullet on a daily. FOMC definitely faked people out. This, I think we're going here still in the future, but that doesn't mean like you're gonna find an easy trade to go there. So, what can I do except just wait? Okay, it's 10:51. I mean, what happened here? ES just took out like yesterday's what? Okay, like yesterday's afternoon high. I mean, Asia highs, okay. If I end up trying short one last time, it will literally be like even smaller sizing than before, but I don't know if it'll happen. Let me see where those Asia highs are for here, NQ. I don't know if it'll be worth it. We'll have to see. Probably not. Like, look at that. That leg up is crazy, actually. Small losses are a pleasure. Like, literally since I stopped out there, yeah. I don't mind losing like $300 there when we pushed another 170 points. Okay. You have to worry about if you only made like 300 and you were long, you know, when your usual loss is 300, you know. That's really when you have to worry about your performance. Okay. Meh. Looking. Yes. Just doesn't look like it's gonna have any displacements to the downside, really. Because we closed above a high. I don't know. Find out. The new leg. We had how many legs up now? Like 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I don't mind that I tried this. This was after 3 legs. Typically, you don't really get that. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. I don't know. Gonna see here how it reacts to midpoint. Probably not gonna, if it just breaks below this, I'm probably not gonna try the short because it's just in a other bullish ones. I'll wait until, maybe I'll wait for a silver bullet on a smaller time frame. Like second distribution. This is the 2. Look at the 1. Yeah, I would say that's all part of the same leg. London close is in 4 minutes or so. 3 minutes. going to be hard to frame a trade again. Just looking at the stops. Oh my god. Necessary stops you need nowadays is crazy. Unless you want to start trading on the 5-second time frame. This is a 3-minute, I mean. If you just slowly bleed down, there's nothing for me to do. Yeah, no displacements there. I see just a bullish fair value gap. That's why I'm not participating right now. We're not doing 15-second. No. Nothing right now. See here in ES. It's tough. Is there an SMT there? Not really, but whatever. The Asia highs were. It's 10:58. We have London close in like a minute and a half. Yeah, there's no fair value gaps to be. There's no displacements for me to really get involved. Or want to get involved, really. Let me not. I don't like it. Let's not do the 15-second. Okay, 30-second is like the max I'm gonna go on the lower time frame. 30 seconds. I'll have this open. I can see it kind of accumulating in this fair value gap, so ideally I'd want it to have a displacement here, but it's not, so kind of the theme of the morning. Not really, because we did have one here. But mostly. Yeah, it's probably not going to give anything because, I mean, I would have wanted the first sell down to be quick to and close below 50%. So it's looking like it's just grinding. Yeah, I don't mind. Yesterday's high and Q. Back to that liquidity void on the daily. I mean, okay. That just means if we hang out up here, I could see it's probably, yeah, we could hang out like for like another small body candle day tomorrow, right? What's tomorrow? What is it? On Forex Factory. We have news. We have afternoon bond auction on Wednesday. It's at 1 p.m. Okay. And 30-year bonds on Thursday. Okay. All right. Happy. At least I didn't get trapped again. I didn't make a mistake at least. So, I don't know. Reviewing my performance, I don't really see an issue today. $10.01. Yeah, neither of them came back into here. Yeah. I mean, left this open. So this hourly wicked that high. This one's not up there yet. I guess it's just gonna consolidate. Boring. Okay. Yeah, for London close, we just stayed up here. I'm gonna turn it at 10:30. Five-minute. Nope. It's a 15. 15. Okay. I'm really not going to force it. This is the worst, probably bad environment to be forcing trades into. No displacements, nothing that I wanted to see really. I mean, whatever. If it wants to keep holding, being bought in a premium of a leg, then I can't really even find longs either. So, yeah. The worst thing to do is to force a trade when when the environment is tougher for you, right? Thinking long term. Okay. What is it? It's 11:06. Like, what do I think? I don't think like I said, small body candle, but I wanted a red one. So I don't know. I don't have high expectations really for super clean price action. For the rest of the day, I don't think so. I'll have to wait. Probably, Thursday's unemployment claims at 8:30, but last time we had something like that, we had Wednesday no news. We had a huge meltdown on Wednesday, and it's hard to really say anymore because we're having random news all the time. Okay. Nope. I've been zigzagging here the last since 10:50. Even so, what's that range? It's probably freaking like 50 points. Yeah. Tuesday, we hit Asia highs. Did ES come back here? No. Yeah, this is potential sell side for ES, really. Okay. April lows. There, if we hit that, then I'm definitely going to be buying a lot in my long-term portfolio, personally, not financial advice. Isn't it funny how yesterday Schwab and Vanguard and all these huge brokers were offline, like during this whole huge level, like huge buying opportunity during the morning? It's like, is it a coincidence? Is it that the biggest brokers in the world, they don't want to lose money, they don't want people to make money because too many people make money, they're in trouble. That's pretty much how that works. No, I don't really see it as much of a market maker buy model back all the way up here. That's why I didn't really long it. Still going to be mostly focusing on shorts for the next couple days, for sure. And what can you do if you don't get a displacement? It's best to stay out, right? Because it's just chop, chop, chop. Sometimes, get faked out. It's okay. Small losses are a pleasure. Look how much it went up. Another 150 points, 130 points from there. That's what I learned from Mark Nervy. He has a pretty good book. Mindset. What is it called? Secrets to Winning, Mindset, something like that. It's not really on his strategy. It's just on your mindset. And like if you had a bad day or like if you made a mistake, then you got to be neutral about it. You can't be so hard on yourself. And if you have a good day, then you actually can give a pat on your back, And that's what ICT also says. What time is it? 11:11. Meh. Personally, I'd just rather wait for second distribution, clean entry. For that, I would want it to, I mean, on ES, this is 50% from here to here. For that, you know, I'd want it to actually close below that. Or this one. This is hourly. Where's 50% of this hourly candle, by the way? This green one. The body. Okay, it's below. Okay. Okay. The reason why I'm not really in this short, it's like wicking equilibrium. Literally, if it ends up distributing lower, I mean, I could potentially find a trade anyway, you know, using BPRs, but, you know, I don't want to get caught up in a chop fest, essentially. Bum, bum, bum. Like I did the last couple times. You know, if it's worth it, if you want to try, then go ahead. But for me, I'm just like, probably try NQ if it does displace there. And put a stop like here-ish. All right, what happened here? Let's see. Now begs the question, like, are you gonna short ES or NQ? Probably still NQ. You could actually short ES. It's tough. I mean, probably only have like 30 seconds to enter that from here. 10-point stop on ES and Q. I mean, it's like, oh, am I gonna get killed again? I mean, I think it's worth the risk. Just the question is like the stop, you know. Well, I would want it to be, I don't know, cleanly moving lower to here. ES. I'll just short NQ, it's fine. But I have to make sure I do the ask. Sell the ask, I don't get freaking killed again. Okay. If I want it, and I do think that it's a BPR, then really it shouldn't actually come back up here again. So that's the stop, and I'll go for there. Okay. So 92. And I'll go, literally, I'm gonna go for like this. The sell side. Let me like make sure I have everything in. Last trade of the day only took 3 micros. I mean, only, but this range is just so crazy. She's trying it again. Well, yeah, I do think it's okay. I do think it's okay. So, let's see how it goes. I mean, am I gonna get stopped out immediately again? Maybe. She was married to her bias. What is it? My stop is right? Yeah, just gotta sit back. I don't know if my stop's right. Blef. I think it's supposed to be a clean distribution, though. Let me see ES. It's fine. I love being uncomfortable. I love it. Anyway, we'll see if we can get all the way back down here. She's crazy. Anything's possible, I mean, especially in this market. Let me just make sure I'm doing this right, though. Is that high? Yeah. Well, I was in the immediate drawdown again. We'll see how this ends up. I have 3 micros. See if I can end up getting the W, or am I gonna get a loss again? We'll see. Let me see exactly what I did here. Did like something like that. We'll see. I keep saying that, but whatever. It's true. 48. Yeah. My fills are pretty awful. Yeah, let's see if that works out. That would make up for everything, really. But not going to be a hold and hope type of trader for sure. We'll see. This 5-minute needs to like close below this. I don't like that this one wicked it too much. I think this is an okay stop. Midpoint of this fair value gap. This close below. Yeah. I'd try this. I am trying it, I mean. But I'm rethinking about, would I try it again if I get stopped out? Yeah, I would. Okay, let's see. Where is that take profit at? 1 minute. It's the start of that leg higher, so this low. 27.50. Yeah, and I want to add 3 ticks to that. 27.50. 28.25. She's crazy. ES going lower. I swear if ES, like, if this one works out and Q doesn't come down lower, I'm gonna be, like, really annoyed. Yeah, I'm okay with that stop. It's not high again. Yeah. If I get stopped out, it's not meant to be for me today. $93.25. I love being uncomfortable, bro. I love it. You see ES. If ES is going lower, I'm really gonna just, like, rage. Okay. Bruh. Well. We better displace lower now, I swear. Unless, or else I'm probably gonna cut it, but it really needs to close now below this low. This trash bag. Came, what, how many before my stop? Like, 4 points. Better close there now. It's not looking too good though. Blah. Let me think. I'm holding it. Yeah. Back to break even-ish. What was that last 5 minute? Like I said, I didn't want it to do that. Bro. That's ugly. Yeah, this next 5 minute candle better, like, come down and close below this one. I mean, well, I'm close to my stop anyway, so whatever. Hands off the mouse, pretty much. That's all I can do. Or I could cut it earlier, but I don't know. For me, I really hate doing that. I don't know what it is, but I'd rather, so many times, I'd rather get it stopped out than cut it, even if it stops me out for a loss versus a smaller. I don't know. I just don't like to do it. Especially if you're kind of, like, close in the range. Blah. That's annoying. I hate that it didn't like close here. It needs to close below this, like literally the next 2 minutes. Then I will cut it. Like then you can like yell at me if I don't cut it. But it doesn't close below this. Next 2.5 minutes. Two minutes, you have 2 minutes, bro. Alright, well, it's starting to. Needs to close below it. 1.5 minutes, alright. See if I can cop the 119 points. I mean, yeah, whatever. It was a decent. Just can't believe. I'm shocked I didn't stop me out here. Like 3 PD arrays failed and you're effed, so I've been like FEG, inversion. I just put a swing high. But like I said, it needs to close below this. I mean, obviously I'm going to move my stop lower now. Right here. Okay, looks like it is closing. Unless it wants to be a dumbass again. Like, look at me, I'm in a winning trade, and I'm raging a little. I'm not raging, this is my version of raging. Tanya's version of raging. Okay, so stops now this. Yeah, take a partial. Okay, bro, relax. Buy the bid, just take one off. Okay. It's like I don't even be reading the chat. I can see what people are saying. Like, we just started closing really nicely here, so. I'm just seeing where did I trailing my stop to? Yeah. That 5-minute candle high. Or open. Shouldn't come all the way back up here. That would be trash. So, 66.50. Or whatever that is. What's that open? I don't know. What's that open? 66.75. Okay. Yeah, now you have like a breaker type of deal. On the 1. Probably on the 32nd too, yeah. On the 30. It's like this. Yeah, whatever. Point is, let's see if it gets to that sell side here. Did ES do it? Yeah, it's about to. Once ES hits it, I'll probably hit buy bid again for NQ. What am I up? I'm up 50 points? Okay. Whatever. Let's see it get to 119 for the rest. Where did I buy 48? I mean, where did I sell 48? I'm just wondering, could I probably put break even? Yeah. Like, I don't think it should come all the way back up there. See that? Yeah, I will put stop break even. Just continue quickly to the downside. Yeah, it's like 50% of that. Cool. It's above 50%, so whatever. I have a doctor's appointment at 12, but so I should be fine though. It's a walk away. It's like a 10-minute walk. God. 2 micros. I mean, we'll see what happens. it like refuses to take any time, minuscule sell side. It's gonna be so funny. I mean, whatever. Then I get stopped out for break even. That's fine. But it's gonna be funny. See if, I mean, there might be people who are entering right here on this breaker and fair value gap. You know, my stop is literally like 48. It's just fine, like, because this should probably hold, right? If it like comes all the way up, breaks this FEG, I mean, maybe you can wick it, but probably in bad shape anyway. Like here, right? Oh, there we are. Trash. It doesn't want to have any type of like really continued sell side, so whatever. Made back, at least I took one contract off, made like whatever, like $100 there. So I'm down $650 on the day. And I was down earlier like $760 or something, so whatever. Saving myself for another day where it's not as difficult. Even this felt like it was lucky, you know? No. It doesn't want to have more than, yeah, it doesn't. I'm watching this for sure actually right now. I'm gonna watch this. Will I re-enter? Probably not. It's like, that's it for me, probably. But I'm gonna just watch this fair value gap here. How do we paint it? Sometimes wicks can do damage. I mean, especially in this environment. Okay. No. Nope. Oh, yeah, that was very short-lived. Very interesting day. Very interesting. I mean, I'm not mad. I think I'm just impatient a little bit today. So if you want downside to work out, you want it to be fast, so that's it. That's all for today. 2 L's, 1 partial / W, and that's basically it. We'll be back here on probably Thursday. Yeah, Thursday, 9:15. Stay safe, everyone. These are huge ranges. You see how I'm literally trading like 3 or 4 micros, and it's still very difficult. I mean, I swear if this gets lower, I might rage. I don't know, it might happen. Nah, it's high resistance. It's difficult, it's too difficult. The ES one came really close, didn't even take that out. I mean, even I would think we could come to here. So I'm just, yeah. I mean, yeah, so. I mean, that's what I was aiming for anyway. Yep. Nope. Well, stay safe, everybody. Don't, like, be a hooligan, I guess. And I'll see you guys, what is it?